You may be eating what looks like a healthy diet, but still waking up stiff, tired, or wondering why your body does not recover like it used to after 50. And if that sounds familiar, it does not mean your body is broken. Sometimes the issue is not only what you are eating too much of. It may also be what your body is not getting enough of on a regular basis. After 50, many people notice small changes. Joints may feel tighter in the morning. Energy may dip earlier in the day. Blood sugar may feel harder to keep steady. A walk that used to feel easy may leave the body needing more time to recover. Food is not a cure, and no single meal can fix inflammation, joint stiffness, or health problems overnight. But over time, the foods you eat most often may help support your heart, digestion, energy, muscles, and your body's normal inflammation response. The good news is, you do not need an extreme diet. You do not need to remove everything you enjoy. For many people, the better first step is simply adding more of the foods that help the body feel supported, steady, and nourished. So today, let's look at 7 anti-inflammatory foods your body may need more after 50. These are simple foods. You can use them in real meals. And number 4 is especially important if you often feel hungry a few hours after eating what seemed like a healthy meal. Number 1 is fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, trout, or mackerel. Fatty fish contains omega-3 fats. These are healthy fats that research suggests may support heart health and the body's normal inflammation response. Think of omega-3s as fats that may help support your heart, joints, and overall balance over time. They are not a quick fix. But if your meals are usually low in healthy fats, adding fatty fish a couple of times a week may be a smart place to start. A simple meal could be salmon with cooked vegetables and a small serving of brown rice, quinoa, or sweet potato. And here is the practical part. You do not need a fancy recipe. Baked salmon, canned sardines, or grilled trout can all work, depending on what you enjoy and what fits your budget. Now, if fish is not always possible, the next food is small, sweet, and much easier to add to breakfast. Number 2 is berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are rich in fiber and antioxidants. Antioxidants help protect your cells from everyday stress, and fiber helps slow digestion. That matters after 50 because many people notice energy dips, cravings, or hunger a few hours after eating. Berries can give you natural sweetness without relying on a lot of added sugar. Try adding half a cup of berries to oatmeal, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a smoothie. Frozen berries work well too, and they are often easier to keep at home. A simple swap is this. Instead of adding syrup, sweet cereal, or a sugary topping, add berries for color, flavor, and fiber. And the next food is one many people know is healthy, but they still do not use it often enough in everyday meals. Number 3 is leafy greens. Spinach, kale, collard greens, romaine, arugula, and other leafy greens can bring fiber, vitamins, minerals, and protective plant compounds into your meals. After 50, this matters because your body needs steady support, not just fewer calories. Leafy greens can help make meals feel lighter, more colorful, and more nutrient-rich without making them complicated, and you do not need to eat a giant salad every day. That is where many people get stuck. They think healthy eating has to look like a big bowl of raw vegetables, but it can be much simpler than that. You can add a handful of spinach to scrambled eggs. You can stir greens into soup. You can add romaine to a turkey wrap. You can put arugula on top of a lunch bowl. You can cook collard greens with garlic and a small amount of olive oil. The goal is not perfection. The goal is repetition. A small handful of greens most days can be more realistic than a huge salad once in a while. But anti-inflammatory eating is not only about fish, berries, and greens. The fat you use can also change the whole meal. Number 4 is extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is one of the easiest upgrades because it can replace heavier fats and make vegetables, beans, and fish taste better without needing creamy sauces or deep-fried sides. This is important because many people make one common mistake. They try to remove too much fat from their meals. At first, that may sound healthy, but when a meal has almost no healthy fat, it may not feel satisfying. Then, a few hours later, hunger comes back. Cravings get stronger, and it becomes easier to reach for cookies, chips, or sweet snacks. Olive oil can help make a healthy meal feel complete. You can drizzle a small amount over cooked vegetables. You can use it in a simple salad dressing. You can add it to beans, lentils, fish, or roasted vegetables. The key is balance. Olive oil is healthy, but it is still calorie dense, so you do not need to pour it heavily. A small amount can go a long way. A simple habit is to replace heavy butter, creamy dressings, or fried toppings with a small drizzle of extra virgin olive oil when it fits the meal. And if number 4 helps make meals more satisfying, number 5 is all about a small food that can help you stay full between meals. Number 5 is nuts and seeds. Walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds provide healthy fats, fiber, and minerals. For many people after 50, this can support steadier energy because nuts and seeds digest more slowly than many sweet snacks. They can also make meals feel more filling. But there is one thing to be careful about. Nuts are easy to overeat. A small handful can be helpful. A large bowl can add a lot of extra calories quickly, so think small and simple. Add ground flaxseed or chia seeds to oatmeal. Sprinkle pumpkin seeds on a salad. Add a few walnuts to Greek yogurt. Keep a small portion of unsalted almonds available when you need a simple snack. Now, the next food is often ignored because it seems too ordinary. But for digestion, fullness, and blood sugar balance, it can be one of the most useful foods on the list. Number 6 is beans and lentils. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, split peas, and other beans are rich in fiber and plant-based protein. That combination matters after 50 because fiber helps slow digestion. When digestion is slower and steadier, many people feel fuller longer and may have more even energy after meals. Fiber also helps feed the good bacteria in your gut. And your gut plays an important role in digestion, comfort, and overall health. Beans and lentils can also be helpful because they make meals feel hearty without needing a lot of heavy sauces, processed meats, or fried foods. You could add lentils to soup. You could use chickpeas in a salad bowl. You could add black beans to a simple dinner plate with vegetables and a small portion of rice. You could even mash beans with olive oil, garlic, and lemon for a simple spread. But here is the important part. If beans bother your stomach, do not force a large portion right away. Start small. Try a few spoonfuls. Rinse canned beans well. Increase slowly. Your body may need time to adjust to the extra fiber. Now, number 7 may seem small, but it can change the way healthy food tastes. Number 7 is herbs and spices. Turmeric, ginger, garlic, cinnamon, rosemary, oregano, basil, parsley, and other herbs and spices can add flavor without depending on too much salt, sugar, butter, or heavy sauces. This matters because healthy food only works if you actually want to eat it again. If vegetables taste boring, you may not keep eating them. If beans feel plain, you may not use them often. If fish feels too simple, you may stop making it. But a little garlic, ginger, cinnamon, rosemary, or oregano can make simple meals feel warm, flavorful, and satisfying. For example, add cinnamon to oatmeal with berries. Add garlic and oregano to vegetables. Add ginger to a smoothie. Add rosemary to roasted sweet potatoes. Add turmeric carefully to soups or stews. So remember, the goal is not to eat perfectly. The goal is to give your body more support, one meal at a time. Fatty fish, berries, leafy greens, extra virgin olive oil, nuts and seeds, beans and lentils, and herbs and spices can all fit into a simple anti-inflammatory eating pattern. You do not need to change everything at once. You might start with berries at breakfast, or a handful of greens at lunch, or beans in soup, or a small drizzle of olive oil on vegetables. Small choices repeated often can help you feel more steady, more nourished, and more confident in your body after 50. Which one of these foods is already part of your meals, and which one would be easiest for you to add this week? Tell me in the comments. And if you want simple, respectful health habits for life after 50, consider subscribing to After 50. Please like, share, and subscribe for the next video.